Okay, and today we're going to look at an exam style question, and it's I call it teddy bear wages. This came from a past paper, so it's a good one to focus on, and in actual fact it's a good one for you not just to program but to do pseudocode. Some of you have been doing pseudocode solutions to this already by putting block comments in. Remember, block comments can be put in by putting 3 apostrophes or 3 speech marks in like that, and you can put your block comments in here where you could write your pseudocode solution. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to go straight into the programming for this task. So teddy bear wages. The wages earned by a worker is either £2 for every teddy bear that they make or £5 for every hour that they've worked, whichever is bigger. Okay, and it says here write an algorithm that, and before I start reading this out, in exams a lot of the time they have a bulleted list or a numbered list, and if you're really stuck, just follow the bullets and try to do each one of those things. Yeah, it's in the correct order, and it is usually a good decomposition of the problem. It breaks the problem down into small parts, so it's a really good thing. So write an algorithm that allows the user to input the number of teddy bears made. Using the prompt, enter number of bears made. Allows the user to input the number of hours worked as an integer. Using the prompt, enter number of hours worked. Calculate the wages of the teddy bears. Calculate the wages for the number of hours worked, and it outputs the larger in a specific format. Okay, and there's a couple of there's one example down below that we can use in a moment. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get user input. Okay, and if I'm programming, I will put comments in to keep it nice and readable. So so teddy bears made, I'm going to call that bears is equal to int input, and here I'm going to write enter number of bears made. Taking my time, making sure that I get the comment exactly right, the prompt exactly right. And the next one is hours is equal to int input enter number of hours worked. Okay, and then so here I've done those first 2 bullet points there. Next one is calculate the wages for the number of teddy bears made. Okay, so I'm going to call it bear wage, and I'm just going to correct that spelling just now. Bear wage is equal to, and it says here £2 for every teddy bear that they've made, so it's 2 times bears, and the hours wage is equal to £5 for every hour that they work. So I've got 5 times hours, and the next thing is I've got to work out the actual wage. Calculate the wage, which is the largest of the 2 variables. Okay, so here I'm going to use an if statement. If bear wage is greater than hours wage, then I'm going to have a new variable called wage is equal to bear wage. That looks sensible. Else wage is equal to hours wage. Now I'm making sure that I get those variable names correct, and I missed an equal sign there, so I'll go back and put that in. Next is I'm going to output the results. I'm going to print it in the format that it wants, and it says wages earned outputs the larger of the 2 numbers using this format. Okay, so here I'm going to type wages earned equals then the pound sign, and then I'm going to concatenate, but that wage is a data type integer, so I need to cast that into a string, and hopefully that works there. So I've done that. I'm going to run that, enter number of bears made, 7 bears, press enter, hours worked, 3 hours, and wages earned is £15. Okay, and that's because here you would have got £14 for the bears, £15 for the hours. 15 is bigger than 14, and that works. And I'm just going to submit that in a second, but you can see how nice and simple that is when we look at the and this is actually an exam question. It asked for people to write the pseudocode, not programming, but you can see how nice and easy this kind of matches up, and it works out really well. So I'm now going to submit that and see if it works. Oh, I've got an output mismatch. Now that one is caused just by some sort of glitch, so I'm going to keep trying. It's just a glitch in Replit, I think, so I'm going to run that again, and it's passed all the tests. You can see there that there was a glitch. It's just a website thing, nothing to do with us. I'm going to hit submit with that, and there you go. Really important that we get these ones right. Exam style questions, they're the most important ones that we're doing as we get ready for the GCSE computer science exam. It'd be a good thing if you did pseudocode solutions before you program them. I'm now just going to have a quick look at the model solution. The model solution, well, it looks pretty much identical to the version that I typed up. Some nice comments in there, and so on. Keep coding, and I'll catch you later.